MyCourt is back, Chris.
It was so great to see it return last year, and now for 2K26, it's bigger and better than ever.
Think of MyCourt as your own personal hub in the city. You can jump in to learn 2K, practice your shot to your heart's content, and run through a whole series of drills and games either with your friends or with AI players.
That's right. There's plenty of new ones too, Alexis, including free throws and put-back practice, two of my favorite new ones.
There's some great customization available here too, including a much deeper floor editor and a host of new murals and other visual enhancements that can really help make it your own.
That's right, and it's the perfect place to display all of your accolades from your NBA career. From jersey swaps with some of the biggest stars to trophies and other key mementos, it's all right here.
So what are you waiting for? Get to it, your MyCourt awaits.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the broadcast. We have some great WCBL action coming your way with the Union Elite taking on Team Ballers. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And guys, this one's going to be a fun one tonight.
And there's some new faces for both of these club teams. A lot of turnover for Team Ballers. And Union Elite has recently added a new face named MP.
And I'm curious about how all the newcomers blend in with the core players who have a bit more experience of playing together.
I mean, look, it's never easy fitting in as a new player. And for a guy like MP, it can be a challenge to find his spot on the team.
And the debut here for MP. Nobody knows too much about him other than he's from Vermont. Interesting to see how he fits into this team.
Here's Rodriguez. Blocked again! Starting tonight for Team Ballers, Cody Etherington is at the point. Jaden Moore is going to be their slashing shooting guard. Then Bertie and Rodriguez are filling in at the forward slots, with Pasco patrolling the paint. And looking at Union Elite's starting lineup tonight, they've got MP and Mitch Mitchell at the guard positions, with Jake Bird and Brandon Harris manning the forward slots, and Drew Robert rounding things out at center. Now here's Moore. Good! And with MP, I know several teams were interested in having him join their club.
Well, there isn't much tape to work off of for MP. He's truly a question mark on this roster, but the coaching staff thinks he's raw, and they must have seen something to take the risk with him.
Well, you look at Jaden Moore, and it doesn't take long to see why he's on the 2K U250. Great instincts at attacking the basket.
And he's not the biggest guard by any means, but he is incredibly slippery when getting at the D. He's very hard to stay in front of, and he's a surprisingly consistent finisher around the rim.
Hey, this is the authoritative defense you want to see from Harris. Stopping the shot cold with a confident swat.
Rodriguez grabs the board. Moore with it. Mitchell covering. Right side, Berti. And that falls. Nice feed that time from Moore.
That's what it's all about in this game. Making a play for your teammate.
Mitchell outside. Here's MP. Here's the three. Another miss by MP. And guys, as we mentioned, MP recently breaking into that 2K U250 list.
And look, that might seem low, but to be anywhere on this list means you at least have some serious potential. Nobody's quite sure what development path MP is going to take, but there's a feeling that he has a high ceiling. Smart play to work the ball in close. Just easier to score from that distance.
Outside Berti. Pass to Moore. Berti. Rodriguez puts the fadeaway right on the money. Here's MP. The pick from Harris. Oop, and there's the alley. And it's stolen by Berti. Team Ballers leading. Up top Moore. Pass to Pasco. Off with the layup. And for many of these young men in club play, this is where they learn to solely focus on basketball as their sport.
Yeah, up until now, a lot of these guys played multiple sports. This is where they're starting to learn the nuance and the craft of the game. It's a great place to really hone your abilities.
Oh, terrific job to go up and get that one. Nice hands. Harris with an agile move for a big fella.
Now Rodriguez. Left side, Moore. That one falls. Rodriguez picks up the assist.
Using his unpredictability to his own advantage, a tough cover for any defense.
Outside, Harris. Score it! He's hit his third straight basket in 3 attempts.
Well, we know that Harris is a skilled finisher. He's got plenty of toughness to go along with that.
Pass to Berti. Here's Etherington. And a whistle blown against MP. That's his first foul. And Union Elite deciding to make a change here. And in club league play here in the WCBL, these kids get such a wealth of minutes in such a short amount of time.
The games come fast and quick, and honestly, there's a lot to learn on the fly, but there's a ton of opportunity. And for some players, it can be a bit overwhelming.
Here's MP. Down low. And it's Harris again.
There are screens, and then there are Brandon Harris screens. He's got more mass than most. He wipes out defenders and allows a lot of room to be created out of nowhere for a score.
Rodriguez, the screen. Summers. Off target from outside. Union Elite trailing here. They really need a bucket right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's been a while since they've scored last.
Mitchell's shot is off.
Not sure what the game plan was going for that shot.
Yeah, you know, it might be a symptom of being a younger player. He got a little overexcited about that look.
Here's Summers for 3. Moore Polish grabbing the board. For a lot of club players, this is their first time learning a role other than being the star of their team.
For many of these guys, they were the best that their school had to offer. But in this league, the skill level and competition here is much higher. And look, at the end of the day, not everyone is going to be the offensive star of their team, and that's so important for the development of these guys, to learn how to fill the role that's needed. That's what the scouts want to see from Harris. Score it inside.
Kicks it to Summers. Back to Moore. Summers. Rodriguez buries it from 15 feet out.
All about the dime there. Terrific court vision.
Here's MP. He's guarded by Moore. Here's MP. There's a lob to the hoop. Hammers through. Alley-oop through.
Such chemistry. What incredible timing on the alley-oop.
And he absolutely hammered it down.
That's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
One thing that the players need to balance in club play is focusing more on winning versus stuffing their own stat sheet.
It's a chance to show your skills in this league. And of course you want to win the game, but win or lose, at the end of the day, scouts are factoring in your individual performance as well. So if you want to get noticed, you better be playing your best out there.